On the edge of a bright coastal city where glass towers shimmered like crystal and children flew kites in the warm afternoon breeze, a sudden tremor rippled through the streets. Birds burst from rooftops, the ocean churned. From beyond the hills came a creature unlike any the city had ever seen. It was enormous and magnificent, covered in deep sapphire fur, with streaks of silver lightning crackling across its back. Two glowing spiral horns curved from its head, and its paws left small bursts of sparks wherever they stepped. The creature, later whispered about as the Thunderhorn beast, was not evil, but it was frightened. Every rumble of the city, every honking car and flashing light made its power surge uncontrollably. Buildings shook as the Thunderhorn leapt between rooftops, its electric energy exploding in brilliant flashes. Bridges rattled, the sky darkened under swirling storm clouds drawn to the creature's energy. From the heart of the city, a powerful figure arose, the Big Green. Towering, muscular, and emerald as a forest canopy, he bounded forward with earth-shaking strides. His eyes held fierce determination, but also something gentler, understanding. With a single leap, he soared above the skyline and landed between the creature and the trembling city. The Thunderhorn roared, releasing a blinding arc of lightning. The Big Green braced himself, muscles flexing like coiled steel. The blast struck his chest in a brilliant explosion of light. He slid backward, carving deep lines into the pavement, but he did not fall. The storm intensified. Rain lashed sideways. The Thunderhorn charged, horns blazing. The Big Green met it head-on. Their collision echoed like thunder across the bay. He grappled with the massive beast, digging his heels into the ground as electricity wrapped around them both. Sparks danced across his skin, but he endured. With careful strength, he twisted, redirecting the creature's charge away from the city and toward the open shoreline. They crashed onto the sand, sending waves surging high into the air. The Thunderhorn reared again, wild and overwhelmed, but the Big Green did not strike. Instead, he planted his feet and let out a mighty roar, not of rage, but of power controlled. The sound rolled across the ocean like a steady drumbeat. The storm clouds hesitated. The lightning flickered. The Thunderhorn paused. The Big Green slowly lowered his fists. He stood firm, unafraid, absorbing another surge of electricity without retaliation. The ground beneath him glowed, but he remained steady as a mountain. The creature's sparks began to dim. Its breathing slowed. The storm clouds thinned, revealing golden sunlight breaking through. Gently, the Big Green placed one massive hand on the creature's glowing horn. The crackling energy softened into a faint shimmer. The Thunderhorn lowered its head, no longer trembling. The city watched from afar as the storm cleared and a rainbow stretched across the sky. When it was safe, the Big Green guided the magnificent beast beyond the hills to a vast uninhabited valley where thunder could roll freely and lightning could dance without fear. The creature bounded into the wild, powerful yet peaceful. As the sun set, the Big Green returned to the city quietly. The cracked streets would be repaired. The frightened hearts would be calm again. High above, the sky glowed green for just a moment, an unspoken promise that whenever fear turns power into chaos, strength guided by compassion will rise to meet it.